It's a sad state of affairs. Well, first off, I think we can all agree that CNN defiled democracy as I know it when it made the very tragic error in judgment of not showing my video in the debate. Not only that, but Anderson Cooper, a man so egotistical he has 3 syllables in his first name and considers himself as a personality to be the news, and whatever comes out of his mouth to be a perfunctory afterthought. He, Anderson Cooper, copied my question without giving credit where credit was due, namely to me. Following Anderson Cooper's modus operandi, the debate was an exercise in demonstrating who had the best personality, who would be the best lead character in the TV show known as the United States. For example, Obama claimed he doesn't take lobbyists' money. Gravel said, that's not true, you take money from banks and bundlers. Obama said, no, I don't. Then Anderson went to the next question, leaving everybody wondering, does Obama take money or not, and what the hell is a bundler? This is why Jerry Springer invented on-air DNA testing, so we wouldn't end the show not knowing who the baby's daddy really was. We ended that debate not knowing who was right, Obama or Gravel. Why? Because the candidates can only give minute-long answers. They are standing at podiums. They should instead be sitting at a table with someone like Charlie Rose moderating an actual discussion instead of a series of sound bites followed by applause and more emotional pleas to know what the candidates will do to save their grave situation. I think Gravel was right that we should look at the money and the plans that each of them have, and it's unfortunate that during 2 hours of debate, you only scratch the surface 100 times. That's what the debate is, you know. A question, scratch the surface. A question, scratch the surface. And it's an exercise in futility. On another note, I think it's sad that so many people say they like Dennis Kucinich, but that he could never win. And I think I know why that is. I think it's because he, for one, talks about peace, which I think is difficult to do in a country where people think of peace as being weak. But for another, he's short and elfish. And everybody talks about how revolutionary it would be to have a black or female president. I think it would actually be more revolutionary in a time of television and intense media focus to elect an ugly person, even an ugly white male. I mean, if you think about it, if Mitt Romney looked like Dennis Kucinich, do you think he'd even be in the Republican race at all? I mean, it seems to me his only credential is that he looks like a He-Man type character.
And the masters of the universe!
I think if you think back to great politicians, if you think about Churchill, I don't know how many of you know what he looks like, but he looks like a bald, just fat potato. I mean, he's a really ugly person. Nothing against him. But if he had been forced to campaign on TV or the internet, do you think he would have ever been elected? Or for that matter, Abraham Lincoln. They were both decidedly unattractive in very different ways. And then last night I was talking to someone who gave the opposite criticism of John Edwards. That he's a smooth talker, that he appears too smooth and put together. And I think he is very smooth, but should that belie from his substance? I don't think it should, because I think that he is somebody who's worked very hard his entire life on issues like poverty, and he is a very attractive person, and he is very well put together and very well spoken, but that ends up belying from his substance to some people. So, all in all, I think the YouTube debate was okay, but my idea for a really revolutionary debate requires far less technology. A paper bag on each candidate's head.